Let us continue with our lesson over here. And in this particular lesson, let us go and set up our WebSocket connection over here. For this, we will go to the documentation, the Coinbase documentation over here. And if you open this particular documentation, this is the link over here, or you can just Google the Coinbase WebSocket, and then you will land to this particular documentation site. And here we will go to the WebSocket feed over here, and in the overview section you'll see this the WebSocket feed is publicly available and provide a real-time market data update for both the order and the trade. So we'll be using the sandbox API over here for the WebSocket connection, and we'll be using the WS feed over here, which is the which doesn't require the authentication Coinbase market data. And this is our traditional feed, which is available without the authentication. So we are not going to provide the authentication, so we'll be using this particular the market data over here. So for this you can just go and read the documentation over here. So I'm not going to go and read all of this documentation over here. Make sure to go and read the documentation in this particular doc over here. So we'll go back over here and let's go and create the one new folder. I'll just follow the simple the folder structure over here, nothing complex. I'll just call this one as an API or the WebSocket, and here I'll go and create the new file. Let's call this one as a Coinbase underscore the web socket dot the dot file over here, or you can just give any name depending on your requirement. And let's just go and add the class over here, and this class will be of the Coinbase WebSocket. I guess that should be good enough over here, Coinbase WebSocket. And here the first thing that I will do is I will require a final URL which will be of equals to the let's go and copy the URL from here. The sandbox URL will be of this ones for the market data. Just copy this one and we are going to paste it over here. And I guess we will need to pass this one to the parse to the URI. So if you go to the let's go down over here and let's create the one function, and this is will be of, it is going to return as the web socket, I guess, WebSocket channel from this particular WebSocket channel, the package that we have previously used over here. And let's call this one as the CONNECT connect method over here. And here we are going to go and use the WebSocket.connect and create a new WebSocket connection, and then we are going to pass the URL that we have over here. So this requires the URI over here, as you can see over here. So we need to convert, or we need to pass the string URL that we have to the URI over here. So once we have this particular setup, it should be good to go. And let's just go and create the constructor over here. And in the constructor, let's just go and log the something like there was a connection, or there was or this particular constructor was executed, or this particular class was constructed. So I'll just go and make use of the debug debug print over here. It's not a good practice to add all of this, but I'm just going to add it just to show you that later we'll see when was this particular class initialized over here. And once we have this particular class set up, we will just go and create the provider over here. Let's go and create the provider over here, and I'll just go and call this one as a Coinbase. This will be of the WebSocket, Coinbase WebSocket provider. And let me import the Flutter Riverpod over here. And this is going to I'll just go and make this one as the auto dispose. We just don't want to keep it for open for a long time. We want to dispose it if there is nobody listening to it. Make sure to go and check out the basic lecture or the classes on the Flutter Riverpod, right? So I'm not going to cover all of the basic stuff regarding the Flutter Riverpod over here, because there is a separate lessons for that one. Make sure you have covered that particular lessons over there. And now once we have this over here, we'll just go and return from this particular the Coinbase WebSocket over here. Let's just go and return this one from here, and as well as from here as well. So let's just go and return it from here. And once we have this particular, let's just go and also add the on dispose callback over here. So ref does the on dispose callback as well. And here we'll just go and add the this particular was disposed, or the Coinbase WebSocket was disposed. And we can also add the other just to log and see over here that it was cancelled over here. And we'll just go and add the log over here, print out the console. And let's just go and add the another one, ref dot the on, and I'll just go and say the on resume over here, and I will just go and print out that one as well. Ref dot the on added listener, and this requires a callback as well. Let's just go and close it over here. Ref dot the remove listener over here, and that will be of the, let's just go and add it over here as well. So now once we have all of this set up, we can just go and debug that when was this particular disposed, when was this cancelled, when was this resumed, and added the listener or remove the listener. It's not actually required over here, but I just want to show you later on that when all of these methods are called over here. So it's much more easier for us to debug in case we got face some issue. It's actually not required if you are building the production app over here. I just want to log and see when all of these are called over here. So this will be the setup for the Coinbase WebSocket class over here. This is the provider that we have, and I have set it as the auto dispose over here. So now this should provide the instance of this particular WebSocket, the Coinbase WebSocket class that we have. And make sure to go and check out the Flutter Riverpod documentation, or go and check out my lectures or the course regarding the basic Riverpod or the Flutter Riverpod over here. And let's meet up in the next one. Till then, have a great day.